Hello and welcome to a live pop culture on Deprogrammed with Keri Smith. I am Keri, one of your hosts, and I'm here with one of my best friends, Mr. Chris. How are you, Mr. Chris?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm excited that we're getting back into doing these every other Wednesday. Got a little interrupted with my travel schedule, but we're back. And tonight we're doing another fun one. This is a part 2 that we promised. And it's going to be a fun, frivolous time. And if you're a child of the 80s, you're going to probably love it.
And if you're not, you'll hate it.
And if you're not, you'll hate it. No, I'm kidding. No, the young people like the 80s. They
As
have
they
that
should.
they have that kind of nostalgia about it, like we have about the 60s, even though we didn't live through the 60s, you know?
Yeah, I
Uh
miss segregation. Anyway.
Not that. I'm talking about the pop.
Oh.
I'm talking about the music and the
Oh.
segregation. No. No.
Some people just need to be separated, all right?
So, do you want to tell people what our topic is?
Yes. So we are going through the rest of the 80s themes. We did a tier ranking where you have different tiers, A, B, C, D, and then you have a S tier, which is, did we ever find out what the S stood for?
Oh, we did, but I've forgotten. I think it was like superlative or something.
Which is weird. It's like, how do you get above A tier? But whatever. But yeah, so we were going through a lot of songs or theme songs, and we didn't actually get to finish. We only barely scratched the surface, honestly. And so we thought it was a good time to do a part 2.
We're doing a part 2. We're doing all the shows we didn't cover. And yes, thank you for your super chat, Randy Wolin, for $5. Randy says, "Hey, Keri and Mr. Chris, better give Greatest American Hero its due this time." Hey, we already ranked it because I had to redo the rankings from last time. We already ranked it with an A, I think. Yeah, we
Believe
did.
it or not, I'm
Walking on air. And then he says, A-Team, Magnum PI, Chips, and Police Squad should all get mentions too. Randy. Oh, there's 2 on that list that we didn't have pulled out. I might have to
That's
go.
true.
Oh no. What we did do is we figured out how to create the tier chart so you can do your own. I was like, why not? So here, you can go and rank them however you want to. I'm going to put it in the chat. And it says on the thumbnail Rumble exclusive because there's no way we can do this on YouTube just like last time. We're going to play fun music and we're going to get a strike. So
YouTube hates fun.
YouTube hates fun. They also hate truth. They just censored one of my videos for content for the first time in a very long time. They took down my video from October 7th which was about the left and how they love censorship. And they removed that video.
Why?
So they said medical misinformation because
They're
I
still
said
doing that?
yeah, I was trying to see what the limits are now, but I said something true about COVID that was not allowed yet. Some of the things I said were allowed now, but didn't used to be. But one of the things I said is not yet allowed. And so you can see the uncensored video on Rumble. It's called The Left's Open War on Freedom of Speech. Or you can see, I ended up re uploading it and censoring that part. So hopefully, any lefties who maybe see it on YouTube, hey, it's a great illustration for them of what I'm talking about in the video because halfway through, there's a little section now with the sound of crickets and it says, YouTube made me remove this part. So it's a good illustration, right? So we're going to go over so we can get started and play some music. We're going to go over to Rumble now. So I'm going to drop the link to the Rumble channel. Let's
get
see.
ready to rumble.
Let's get ready to rumble at Rumble. And Pinkava is here from the Politically Incorrect Knitters. Hello, Anne. She says, we keep getting climate warnings on our videos. Yeah. Okay. Oh, somebody says, I like the Fall Guy theme. We're going to play that one. That's on our list to rate. We're having fun tonight. We're going over to Rumble. Let's see if we can end this stream. Wait a minute. remember how last time, one time I was able to end it just on YouTube and another time I wasn't? It looks like I may not be able to end it on YouTube. Hold on.
What?
I mean, without ending it also on Rumble, and I don't wanna do that. So,
Oh,
let me go to the video itself on YouTube and then see.
that was like a hostage thing. Like YouTube won't let you. No, you're gonna do your show, so we could give you a strike.
I think I can do this here. So, tell us a funny anecdote about your life recently while I do this. While I figure this out.
uh, I was talking to a young woman, and it was like me and a bunch of some ladies. Can I call them girls at this age? I don't know. Young women, I guess.
Wait, is this
And
the story that you told me?
yeah.
Ah, good. Okay.
So it's like there's some dudes there, and we're all sitting table talking, and I asked everybody like, what are they planning to do? Someone asked what we were all planning to do after this little get together, and I jokingly said the library. It's like late at night, the library wasn't open, and so one of the girls there asked me. She's like, "Oh, so you like to read?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Well, what are you reading right now?" I go, "Mein Kampf." And she immediately turned to the guy next to me, started talking to him. There was no smile, no laughter. I was like, "That was a joke. It's funny. A black guy reading Mein Kampf. That's funny."
This is the way that Mystery Chris flirts.
I
I'm just kidding. No, it is funny. It's unexpected. It's that kind of humor where it's like, wait a minute. It's smart. It's funny. It's sarcastic.
I just I don't know. But I guess that's a good way to kind of weed people out. It's like, this is my humor. It's not going to change. If you don't like it now, you're not going to like it 4 months in.
So then what happened? Did you go on a date with her? I'm kidding.
I brought along an extra copy of Mein Kampf and sat down and read it together. It's very sweet. Which I'm shocked they haven't tried to ban Mein Kampf yet. That seems like
Uh,
it'd be the easiest thing to go after.
I actually think they don't have any interest in banning it because a lot of them, I mean, they're fascists, a lot of the left, and as much as they claim they're not, and also some of the right now, openly fascist. And anyway, I don't think they have an interest in banning it because I mean, they want to do a lot of the stuff he was doing. I mean,
I would think they would make the argument that allowing people to read that book would cause them to become Nazis.
I don't know. There are people in the chat saying Kevin says he laughed at your joke.
Thank you, Kevin.
Randy says need to work on that game.
One day I'm gonna say that, and girl's just gonna smile. She'll show me her SS tattoo.
No. What if you said it jokingly like that and you didn't know the girl at the speed dating or the event or whatever was actually a terrible Nazi? Oh,
I'm one of the
that's
good ones. Yes.
that's a funny sketch. It'd be a funny comedy sketch. Okay, I've got it figured out. We're gonna end this stream. Oh, but first, Kevin Anderson, thank you so much. He just gifted 10 Deprogrammed memberships. Thank you for supporting Deprogrammed. We appreciate it. We'll be back here. I'll be back here on Friday and for a live show at 1:00. And but for this show, we're just gonna end it because I don't want to. YouTube will take it down. Although Anne had a great point. If we just keep going, YouTube will remove it anyway. Okay, I've got it figured out. Here we go. We're going to see you guys over at Rumble. We'll see you there. Your stream will stop immediately. Yes.